that's not all they're doing to put fans in the seats. Those who bought season tickets last season got season tickets for this season for free. That meant tickets as cheap as $3.25 a game. Wow, that's a heck of a deal.
Now here's Rose. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Brooks kicks to Mirotic. Brooks, the pass to Gasol. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Stevenson drives in. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And this franchise, known for its first 9 years as the Bobcats, has now claimed the Hornets name and looks to start anew.
Well, to this point, you know, the worst winning percentage among active NBA franchises and not a single playoff win. It's easy to see why they would embrace a different tradition with the Hornets name.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Taj Gibson.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
If you just joining us, we're almost 2 in the second quarter.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Brooke. Doris, over to you.
Gentlemen, a close partnership between Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau and center Joakim Noah. Noah said, quote, "The way each of us sees the game can be totally different, but he'll fight anybody to win, and I will too." Noah says Thibodeau's changed too, adding, "He's opened up a lot more, asking how we're doing, what we're thinking." Kevin?
They're really the backbone of that team. Thanks, Doris. Here's Henderson, following the score by Derrick Rose. Henderson kicks to Roberts. The dish to Stevenson. And the 3 ball is good. Stevenson's got 6 in the quarter.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Lance Stevenson. Now here's Rhodes. In the corner, it's Noah. Now Mirotic. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And he gets the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 7.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Here's Roberts. And another 3 for Charlotte.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
The Bulls leading by 4. And Mirotic has it in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Mirotic, Clark, the first ever 2-time winner of the EuroLeague Rising Star Award. Certainly one of the most accomplished European prospects to enter the NBA in quite some time.
And you know, Kevin, his game has been compared to Dirk Nowitzki or Danilo Gallinari, and both of those guys are pretty versatile, high-quality, highly skilled players. So Mirotic can stretch power forward with really good intangibles, too.
And Mirotic, tremendously skilled for a player of his size, able to pass, handle, shoots it with range, and you know, I think he has the toughness to complement that skill level as well.
And Mirotic has a nice touch inside. I mean, he's developed a post game to complement a really good outside shot. It'll be interesting to see how he's able to be most effective in the NBA.
Now here's Henderson. He had 13 points in the win against Atlanta.
Yeah, he picked his spots in that game too, Kevin, because I thought he not only did a nice job scoring, but setting up his teammates as well.
Charlotte making a switch here. Biombo's checked in. Charlotte shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Well, they've been a relatively poor free throw shooting team, about 72% as a unit.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
John Selmans, he's checked in for Brian Roberts. Rose kicks to Brooks. They get it again. Here's Noah. And a missed layup. Hornets trail by 3. On the jam by Gerald Henderson.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And it's Brooks in the corner. The feed to Gasol. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And that's now 17 points for Pau Gasol. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Salmons kicks to Anderson. Pass to Bogut. He feeds it to Salmons. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson, no one around him. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Chicago leading by 3. Right wing. Here's Mirotic, and that one's good. Mirotic has got 13.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
Now, here's Green. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The pass to Gasol. He kicks it to Mirotic. Back to Gasol. He dishes it to Rose. Gasol setting the pick for Rose. Brooks with a screen on Salmons. Rose against Salmons. Rose, no good.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Other than the big offensive struggles last year, the Bulls were pretty much how they have been the last few years.
Exactly, Kevin. A strong defense with excellent rebounding and togetherness, and just lacked a little offensive firepower.
Now, here is Mirotic after Henderson's miss.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
Salmons with it, now guarded by Mirotic. The drive by Green on the wing. Salmons. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Follow up with the Bulls' second in field goal percentage against still a top 10 team in rebound.
Rose dishes to Gasol. Hornets with the rebound.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Henderson passes to Salmons. And the Hornets miss again.
And as you were saying, I agree. I mean, the Bulls definitely have a philosophy and system as to how they operate and manage the business. It seems as though everyone has bought in, and when that happens, it takes more than a couple of injuries to derail the team. They've stayed the course because they understand who they are and keep the expectations high no matter what circumstance they find themselves in. Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
Here's Mirotic, takes the 12-footer and hits. Mirotic just got 15.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's foul number 2 for him. Robert Covington's checked in for the Hornets. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Sanders checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Pau Gasol. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Mirotic. And Tony Snell subbed in for Derrick Rose. Combo. That's good.
One of the sweetest moves in the game, the reverse layup in trap.
35 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Snell. Puts up a 3. Here's Sanders. The kick outside to Butler. Knocks down the 3 ball. Butler's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls. Charlotte shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point. Here's Covington. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And when you talk about his scoring, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, I thought he did a really nice job of getting them to overcommit. And you know, that's how he got himself to the free throw line. What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Salmons from outside. Good! Salmons got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. second half just about to get going here. And what about Pau Gasol? I mean, he's been sensational.
Yeah, we have, Kevin, and that's exactly what this team needed from him. He's been terrific.
And you know what, Steve? A double-double in 2 quarters of play, guys. I mean, that's nothing to complain about.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Mirotic in at the 3 spot.
You know, when the shot's not there for you, you've just got to recognize it and move the ball on.
Yeah, I think he had tunnel vision right there. His only thought was shoot it, no matter what else was going on.
Chicago with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, well, Kirk Heinrich signing a deal to stay in Chicago. He said, I grew up a Bull in this league and will always think of myself as a Chicago Bull. Guys, his scrappy game is very much appreciated. As Taj Gibson has said, he's one of the toughest guys I know. He doesn't shy away from anything. He's one of those dog kind of players. Back to you.
A great fit in their defensive system. Heinrich accepts the challenge every single night, Doris. Thank you.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Here's Covington. He's got 7.
Well, you know, the Bobcats, after 10 seasons, are changing their name to the Hornets, reclaiming the name of the original Charlotte franchise back from 1988 to 2002.
And for the Hornets, there's broad-based support for the name change. 80% of the fans supported it, even a rise in ticket sales with the announcement.
And for this rebranded Charlotte team, the hope is they can channel some of the success the Hornets enjoyed through the 80s, Clark, and 90s.
Yeah, Kevin, competitively and financially. Remember, the rebranding effort cost north of $4 million with new signage and court resurfacing, a lot of fresh purple and teal paint around Time Warner Cable Arena.
Butler with the steal. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And if we see a few more of them, this game could be in danger of getting out of hand quickly.
For Charlotte, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. Charlotte making a switch here. Sellers checked in. All 3 throws good from Henderson.
You know, one thing you have to admire, respect, and appreciate with this Bulls team is they've had some really difficult luck with the injuries to Derrick Rose, but it was a no-excuse team. They never hung their heads. They competed, and they continued to win at a high level.
Now, here is Mirotic. 15 points in the game. Tries again. They shoot again. And there's the nice layup by Gasol. Gasol's got 19 points.
I think we could be seeing a repeat of last night, fellas. He's just battling out there.
And Roberts kicks to Covington. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Roberts. He's got 9. Shot clock at 5. Covington dishes to Roberts to the right side. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Man, a moment here to see the numbers for Jimmy Butler. He's averaging 19 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. What incredible numbers. He's been a beast.
Yeah, one of the truly elite players at the top of his game, Steve. He's a marvel when he gets it going.
Mirotic sets the screen for Butler. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And the Bulls so resilient. A lot of credit has to go to Coach Tom Thibodeau. He gets them to play with tremendous effort every game.
Well, in the front office, too, Kevin. I mean, you think about the late first-round picks that they've turned into Taj Gibson and Jimmy Butler. Very productive two-way players that have held their own when Rose was out.
Now here's Henderson, following the miss by Nikola Mirotic. Henderson passes to Zeller. There's the slam dunk to finish it off. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a